Well, in your book, I guess that's where body knowledge seems to come into play. Can you explain about that?
Well, body knowledge is about what your particular partner likes and doesn't like. I've been with people who like having their shoulders rubbed. Some women like to have their breasts stimulated in a particular fashion. Some women do not like having their nipples played with because they find them too sensitive or even irritating. So you get to a point where you need to have knowledge of your partner's body. And your partner needs to have knowledge of your body. How do we get there? First of all, if you don't know what your body is capable of, if you haven't experimented with your body to see what your likes and dislikes are, how do you communicate that to your partner? So we need to have constant knowledge of our body, of its wants, of its needs, of the desires you have for fulfillment. And that may shift depending on the monthly cycles that women go through, and some periods of time they are more sensitive in certain areas and less sensitive in areas that normally are heightened sensuality. So it's a constant exploration, it's a constant adventure. It's something that we all enjoy because it is a great adventure that ends pleasurably.
I see that you're talking about the female in this. As a woman, how can I please my male lover?
You need to know what your male lover likes and dislikes. You need to be able to stimulate those areas that he enjoys and stay away from those that he's uncomfortable with. And he can either teach you these or you can explore on your own and discover these. I've had women teach me things about my body I didn't know that I enjoyed. And other women teach me things about my body that I didn't like. And I don't, I request that they don't go there. And it's always a case of the more we explore each other, the more we discover about each other, the more pleasure and satisfaction we can have.
The book mentions several times for women the G-spot. Can you enlighten me as to what that is?
Sure. The G-spot has been found by Dr. Crenshaw at UCLA to be the female counterpart of the male prostate. It's shaped differently, but the nerve ending is similar to the male prostate. So it's very sensitive. It is 2 centimeters inside the interior wall of the vagina. It's basically behind the clitoris, although it has no connection to the clitoris. And it is not on the surface, so you have to press in, which causes some discomfort in order to stimulate it. And it's much easier for a partner to do that than it is for the individual to do that. And when stimulated, it usually causes a sensation of having to urinate. And that is not what's going to transpire, but if you continue stimulating it, there is an ejection of fluid in some women, I would say 10 to 12% maximum, who are ejaculating liquid that is not urine from the Bartholin gland. And it is similar to male ejaculate, except it doesn't contain any semen because females do not produce semen. Why is this important? Because hundreds of thousands of women have cut off their ability to experience orgasm because their partners think they urinate on them. And they're not urinating, they're ejaculating. And I've had women in workshops sit there and cry when they found the knowledge that they're not urinating on their partners. They can allow themselves now with the newfound knowledge to have their orgasms again and not close them off as not to offend their partners. And their partners learn that this is not urinating, this is ejaculation of the female nature.
Perhaps this links to age-old myths about self-pleasuring, masturbation, and such.
Well, this is the only way we discover what our bodies are capable of. We discover how to, for men, it's to discover how to extend our erections by the play we do with ourselves and learn what brings us to climax and what inhibits our climaxes so that we can be with our partner for an extended period of time. The normal intercourse session in this country lasts 2.5 to 3.5 minutes. And lovemaking should be extended over longer periods of time. And that comes from body knowledge that we have about ourselves and about our partner, and how we communicate that back and forth so that each of us knows what the other enjoys and what creates pleasure, and when not to go for the goal, but to continue the journey.